Hello, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. My name is Dr. Film, and welcome to my channel. Today in this video, we're taking a look at a new released film on Netflix, and that film is The Old Guard. Directed by Gina Prince Bythewood, and based on the graphic novel by Greg Rucka, the story follows a group of immortal mercenaries who fights for their survival and freedom when an organization threatens their entire existence. You should know that there will be minimum spoilers ahead in case you haven't seen this film. Now that's out of the way, let us begin. The main character in this film, Andy, played by Charlize Theron, was not that bad. When the film introduced her, you can tell that she's very disconnected from the human world. Charlize Theron did a great performance showcasing a hardened warrior who's lost her sense of values in life. You're interested to know more of her backstory and what she's endured. And she's rocking that hairdo. I kinda like it. As for the other characters, they were intriguing and relatable. The film did nicely, taking its time to establish who they are and what they value in life. For instance, when Niall, the young woman, discovers that she's immortal and gets recruited by the group, she struggles to either accept her new life or go back to her family. We as the audience understand her situation, and we wonder ourselves, what would happen if we became immortal? Would we hold our convictions no matter the obstacle, or be formed into something terrible by the corruption of this world?
Pity.
Now the action in this film is quite effective and exciting. Whenever you see the group fighting their enemies on screen, you're just blown away by how great the fighting choreography was. For instance, Charlize Theron had to train vigorously for a fight scene involving a battle axe, and she executed it perfectly.
That was definitely the most challenging, I think, out of all of it. And then obviously just trying to make it look like I've been holding it for thousands of years.
Since that fight scene, I was expecting some of the other group members having their own unique fighting style. Like one would be using a whip, or the other could be using only throwing knives. But no, they all fight like John Wick. Sure, they fight with guns and swords, but they only remind me of what's already occurred in the John Wick series. Plus, they don't stand out as immortal warriors, they just stood out as just mercenaries. Now, the bad guys are your typical generic villains who are just there, once again, to build up the body count. What is it with action movies not giving us compelling antagonists? Oh, and guess who they're working for? This guy. No, not that guy. The other guy from Harry Potter. And when I first saw him, my first reaction was, is this for real? Look, I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful to the actor. He did well with what he had, but I feel like he's been miscast in this film. Just listen to some of the dialogue in this film and tell me if he sounds threatening or not.
We brought a cancer drug to the market last quarter. It's already saved hundreds of thousands of lives. Yet in development, it killed 250,000 lab mice. Now, I didn't ask for their little permissions. I'm not going to ask for yours.
This is about science, not profits or sadism.
You owe me 2 more.
Also, is it me or does this guy remind me of someone we've already seen before?
What do you see? War, poverty, a planet on the brink of collapse. I would argue that God has abandoned us. He didn't keep his end of the bargain, Isaac, so now it's down to you and me to put this right.
Ah, Venom. They never learn, do they? And that's all I have to say about this film. I could talk more about the narrative, but when it comes down to it, it's just a basic, simple narrative with not much to go around. The film had intriguing concepts in the beginning, but throughout the film, it just led to a generic climax with a sequel bait ending. Wait, a sequel? Who knew?
Oh my goodness, where did you hide it?
But I still enjoy the film for what it is, and I consider it to be okay in my book. The Old Guard scores a 7 out of 10. Well, that's the end of my review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like in this video and subscribe to my channel to see more of my content. And you can leave your comments down below freely. For those who have seen The Old Guard, what did you think about the film? Thank you for having the time to click and watch this video. It really means a lot. And as always, I will see you guys in our next appointment. And also, if you think you're immortal, don't try anything dumb like this. I can do this. I can do this. I'm the man. Woo! I can fly! Or this. What was I thinking? Wait, oh! I hope he's okay. Well, see ya.